Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Andita Prameswari with NPM 2241215 and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I will explain about a very important topic for us to learn, namely global market and business center. In a increasingly connected world, globalization has changed the way business is done. The global market allows companies from various countries to interact, sell, and buy products without geographical boundaries. On the other hand, business centers are centers of economic activity that encourage international business growth. In this presentation, we will understand the importance of global markets and the vital role for world business centers. Okay, without any further ado, let's get started with the material. Okay, first of all, I want to explain about definition global market. What is that? The global market is an economic system in which trade and exchange of goods or services occurs on the international level. Companies are no longer limited to local markets, but can sell their product to various countries in the world. This is possible thanks to development in technology, communication, and transportation which facilitate the flow of information and logistics across countries. The global market refers to interconnected economies of nations worldwide. In today's era, where borders are becoming less of a barrier of trade and communication, understanding how the global market works is vital for success of business. Business centers play a critical role in facilitating this international transaction and creating an ecosystem for business development. Okay, there are the definition global market, and I will the bold in the name. One more in the definition global market is the economic system is which trade and exchange of goods or services occur in the international level, and business global market is the play critical role in facilitating this international transaction and creating an economic for business center. And this is the important to we learn about this material. And yeah, this is the important material. And next we have two slides. The characteristic of global market. The global market has several special characteristics. Among these are cultural diversity and consumer preference. The use of various currency and require exchange rate conversations and the existence of various legal systems and business ethics. Apart from that, companies must be prepared to face competition that is much wider and tighter than the domestic market. So, the characteristics global market, there are three. Number one is diverse consumer behavior. Number two is use to multiple currency. And next is global regulation. This is the characteristic of global market. Okay, let's move on to the next slide. We have to business center. What is the business center? A business center is a region of city that is the center of economic, trade, and financial activity. Cities such as New York, Tokyo, London, and Singapore are the known as business centers because they are the gathering place in multinational companies, international banks, and various business institutions. Adequate infrastructure, professional workplace, and access to global markets are their main advantages. A business center is more than just a group of office buildings. It's an organized area that supports international business activity. The centers are usually found in cities with a strong city and infrastructure, banking service, and global connectivity. They are the home to multinational corporations and support economic growth in the region and global scale. This is the business center is the important links to learn, and the business center is there are the cities such as New York, Tokyo, London, and Singapore are the known to business center. They are the city of the famous the business center. Okay, let's move on the next slide. Uh, there are the function of business centers. Business centers function as the engine of the global commerce. They offer everything from financial institutions and legal service to conference facilities and talent pools. This center will help companies connect with the international partner and investors, fostering an environment where innovation and entrepreneurship can thrive. The function is number three. There are the provide financial service. Number two is attract foreign investment, and next is facilitates global networking. Okay, this is the function of the business center, and next we have the slide. Why the global market is important? The global market allows companies to expand customer reach, increase revenue, and strengthen competitiveness. When countries involved in the global market can encourage economic growth, attract foreign investment, and create stronger diplomatic relations. For a consumer, globalization provides access to products from various parts of the world at a more competitive price. That's okay. There are the global market important. There are the important in the world, and there are the strength, competitiveness, and the growth attract foreign investment. Okay, I want to make a explanation about the international market entry strategy. There are the five strategy international market entry. Number one is direct export. Number two is license. Number three is franchise. Number four is joint venture. And next is foreign subsidies. After reading this strategy, we can understand that there is no single approach that is suitable for all types of business. For example, a company that wants to maintain and complete control over its the product of prefer to set up in their own branch. Meanwhile, if the goal of the phase penetration without large investment, licensing or franchising can be the efficient choice. Cultural, legal, and infrastructure factor in the destination country also greatly determining a success of this strategy. Okay, there are the strategy to enter market national, and next we have two example of global business center. I want to show you the sample of global business center. Some cities recognized as global business centers include New York or US, London or UK, Tokyo, Japan, Singapore, and Dubai. These cities after world-class infrastructure, a unstable legal system, and business environment that is open for foreign investment. They are also the main location for international business meetings and global stock exchange. Okay, I want to repeat the city or the region example of global business center. There are the New York and then London. Next is Tokyo, Japan, and Singapore, and the next is Dubai or UAE. There are the example of the business global center, which is the international city to learn to us. Okay, let's move on to the next slide. I want to show you the Indonesian's role in the global market. Indonesian market is there are the have great potential in the global market. As an archipelagic country with abundant natural resources and large populations, Indonesia is an important player in exports such as palm oil, textile, coffee, seafood. And apart from that, Indonesia is starting to develop a startup ecosystem and digital economy, making it a potential business center in the Southeast area region. So Indonesia's role in the global market, they have to explore palm oil, textile, coffee, and seafood. There are the import in the some country in the international country, and Indonesia is role the global market. Okay, I want to show you the role of business center in the international business. The role of business center is number one is providing work and office facilities. Number two is give access for the local network. Number three is support legal and financial service. And next we have the accelerate business adaptation. And the last we have to help at operational efficiency. From the explanation, we can conclude business center over more than office space it serves as the gateway to understanding the local business culture. Companies leverage this the center of the partnerships, gather market insight, and handle administration without heavy infrastructure investment. This support is vital in the early phase of international expansions where agility and insight are key. Okay, there are the role of business center in international business. Uh, there are the five role on business center. And next, I want to show you some challenge in global markets. Even though it's full opportunities, running a business globally also has challenges. Trade policy, political instability, and fragile customer can influence the role of the business. Companies must remain flexible and sensitive to global change, adapting strategy to maintain effectiveness and compliance. Okay, there are the three challenges in global market. I want to repeat. Number one is trade barriers. Number two is political instability. And finally, we have the cultural differentiations. There are the challenges in global market, and we have to learn about the challenge this is. We can do anything for the challenge this global marketing. Next topic is topic why the topic relevant to us. Studying global market and business centers makes us better prepared to face in increasingly competitive world of the world. We are the invited to think globally, learn to adapt, and be ready to work in multicultural environments. For students and the younger generation, this insight is important for creating job opportunities, building international networks, and even building a cross-border business. So the topic is relevant, very relevant to us by the studying global markets, by for student or you as a longer generation. This is the relevant to us to learn, and business center makes to be better to prepare to face increasingly. Okay, before I end this presentation, I want to give a conclusion in this material. This is the global market and business centers are two important components in the modern business world. By understanding both, we can see how the important the work of connecting through the economic activity. Okay, let's prepare not only to participate but also become the leader in the global business world. There are the conclusion in this material, and okay, this is all from my presentation today. I hope you understand what I say. I apologize if there are any mistakes in delivering the material. If you found this video helpful for you, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.